Good afternoon. This is Julie at J Trading Strategies. Today is Monday, September 26th. It's 3:05 p.m. and the markets are about ready to close. I thought we would do a market recap. The markets are selling off across not only the United States but all over the world. We're just in a deleveraging, de-inflation world right now. So the markets are coming down. Um, Gold sort of flatlined. I'm expecting to see that pick up a little bit, but it actually is a buy on the daily. It's just sort of flatlined today. Crude actually is rallying in the face of the meeting with OPEC, and so we'll see some spikes in with that news. Is they're going to meet, they're meeting over there, so we could see a lot of variation in this price as news leaks out between Russia and Saudi Arabia that they're not going to firm prices, or Iran is not going to, increase or, excuse me, agree to a production cut. All of this is subject to come back down, so be careful trading crude. But overall, the markets are just selling off, and that goes with stocks. Of course, the index futures, the VIX is rising. Commodities are coming off. I even saw that eggs are just tanking. I don't think we trade eggs here, but soybeans sold off a lot today. That chart, we'll look at the soybean chart in a little bit. So the markets are just in a state of sell-off, and we had Draghi come out today, and he really didn't say much. Fed members have been talking, and they're giving different stories. Kaplan is saying that he's okay for a September hike. Other members have said recently that they want to hold off. We're getting all of the mixed messages. No wonder the markets are in a turmoil. There's not really a clear plan. They're waiting for data. Data is not strong. Data is weak. And we have more Fed members speaking this week. I think Ms. Yellen will be speaking on Wednesday, if I recall. Put this over to Central Time and take a look. New home sale numbers were good today. Tomorrow we have Red Book, S&P, Case-Shiller, and consumer confidence. And then Stanley Fischer speaks tomorrow. And it's like when you get the Fed member speaking the news, the markets are certainly subject to move around. Fed Chair Yellen will testify on the economic outlook. So Wednesday's not going to be a good day to trade. The E-mini or anything is, anytime the Fed chair starts talking, you do not want to be in the market. Given anything that can be said, the market can flip on a dime. Crude oil inventories come out, and we should be getting the information from that meeting with OPEC within the next day or two. So it's sort of like tread the water, keep your powder dry. The markets certainly are on a downtrend as far as the index futures and commodities. So natural gas actually is the market that is taking off and rallying. We'll look at that right now. Here was the E-mini today. It sold off, opened up, and then just kept selling off all day. And we're back in the middle of all of this mess. So, like I said, with everything that's going on, until that September rate hike decision comes, the minutes are released, I would just hold off on this. I think the markets are just going to be chopping up and down. We have upward volatility downside. It's flipped over. We're on the downside. So if this does close and we get a second day in the row close, what we want to do is make sure we don't just bounce at 2020 and flip back up. We want to break 2020. That's when you should start worrying about, you know, long-term prospects for this upward trend. 2020 will be my line in the sand on the E-mini, and so we will see what that looks like. We are in a retracement of a downtrend. So if I get another candle close today, this will probably trigger for me that we are definitely going to touch 2020, whether it bounces here or comes back up. Too soon to be told. Probably chop around a little bit more and then break. Nothing is easy. And let's see if I have any signals. I don't have any signals. My signals were over here. This is my magic signals. So more of the same for the E-mini. Let's look at soybeans. They sold off today and are continuing to move in a downward trajectory. Had a very nice breakout from a consolidation period, and now we're back in our downward move. We're hitting our previous level of support at 943, and we're bouncing, so we'll see if we get a bounce and then another push down tomorrow. That's what I'll be looking for. The daily is now back in a sell. Here's my bounce box, and I did get my 2-bar close, so I'm looking to see if we flush this bounce box and continue this downward trajectory in soybeans. Nat gas was the mover. Definitely looking for more long side, long trades. We have a mile to go long on this. It sure does have a long way. So let me pull this chart up. And it looks deceptive, but it did rally up today. This was a bear flag from an uptrend. So we broke the volatility band and we're starting to move back up. So we need to break above yesterday high and catch this more to the upside tomorrow. So we're at a brand new trend opportunity for nat gas. Get in something early like here, watch our breakout, wait for a pullback, and then get on that sweetheart trade. So there's nat gas. Here is gold, a little bit flat and choppy, absolutely flat city. Net change 0 on the day. You can't get any more flat than that. Weekly, daily green, 60-15 red, and it was chop suey going sideways. Not the day to trade gold. And I guess this market is looking for direction. Here was our long side trade, and now it's flat. And let's see, the bonds rallied back up. I guess the long end of that yield curve is still moving despite everything else happening. But as you can see, we are in a new downtrend, and we're coming back, hitting the bottom end of this range. So this might very soon start turning around back to the downside. So I will be looking on my shorter time frame for a red candle. But a nice little upswing extension today in the bonds. And I guess the big, news was the Dow, fell quite a bit with the E-mini and the NASDAQ signaling more to come, I guess, tomorrow. We will see if we can keep this nice short trend going. There they are. Can't get any prettier than that, right? So that is a screenshot of today. The Dow closing on its low. And that is the sentiment and the market right now. The presidential debate should give us more clues about what to expect for tomorrow. So overall, the sentiment is on a deflationary and devaluing, everything, everything, DE hyphen, get out of the market or short. Y'all be good. Thank you so much.